Hello, here I am again, making another video. I think this would be, I might be wrong, but this would be the 813th video that I've made and have publicly uploaded. There's one video that I decided to take down. That was the parody track. I made it private. I decided that I didn't want to put that out there. I thought it was cringy, the way how I made the trailer, especially how I finished it. I thought it was cringy, so I decided today to take it down. I think that's the only video that I've taken down of mine, though. I still have it, but it's just privately uploaded. But anyway, yeah, here we are. I've made a year's worth of progress. And even though I've done this, I still would like to make a lot more progress than I have at the moment. Sleep routine, man. Sleep routine. I've got to improve my sleep routine. I want to improve my sleep routine, so I just believe that I'm living in a less bummy way. I find that doing that along with other things just make me live a much lower quality life than a much lower quality lifestyle than I could be living. The poor sleep routine, going to bed late, waking up late, wearing rags, tracksuits everywhere. Oh, I don't want it anymore, man. I don't want it anymore. I'm so done. I'm done. I want a job. Oh, a job. I'm looking to get hired as a gym instructor and then become a personal trainer that way. I don't think of it as me being a personal trainer. That's why I'm putting quotation marks. I instead think of it as me providing these services. Because I am just this. I am the body. I am the physical body. I am the unit. But I'm not what I can provide. I'm not the services that I can provide to other people. That's why I'm not saying I want to be a personal trainer without adding quote marks to it. But yeah, that's the job that I want. And I decided that that's the way that I'm going to go since May this year. The 6th of May, 2022. When I made that thumbnail in my blue ragged Nike hoodie like this, I remember I stood up. I actually included that in the life transformation journey video. It was just extra footage that I didn't manage to fit into the final project itself from my memory. I don't know how I didn't, because I spent time talking about my life situation. But yeah, on the 6th of May, I decided that that's the way I'm going to go. I was thinking about it if I wanted to go that way beforehand, but that was the day I set it in stone and thought, yep, this is what I want to do for certain. To be fair, I say I don't know how I didn't manage to fit it in. I certainly could have, but I made the video in the space of 2 days. I collected all of the footage and made the recordings in the space of 2 days, so I do have to cut myself some slack here. I spent from start to finish maybe around 10 hours of straight work on that project over the space of 2 days, from start to finish. Around about 7 hours in total creating the project itself, and then less than an hour uploading it. That maths is not adding up. So more so around 8 hours. That maths to 10 hours. That's not adding up. Yeah. Even though, as I said, I've improved, I want to improve a lot more. I want money coming in, man, for fuck's sake. For fuck's sake, man. I want to pass my driving test. I want to get a Golf GTI, man. A new one, a fresh one, well, actually, no, not maybe not first hand, because I'm looking for like a 2018 one. One that's fairly old, but still looking fresh and doesn't have too many miles on it at least. It's what I've set my eyes on, because it looks nice, and I want a manual car that could very easily get me from A to B. That's why I want that car. And I want the personal training job because it takes my health into account. It takes me into account. Also, I think at this point in time, I'd have to be healthy for people to take me seriously. That's my logic at this point in time. But I have to be very careful with that, because I could be exercising a lot more than I'd like. And I got to remember that I want to do calisthenics as well, and my own weightlifting journey as well. So I will have to cross that bridge when I get there, but I've got to get there first. And within the space of a year, I can do that. I might not be a personal trainer by that point, but I'd at least be closer to that point. That's for sure. From doing this 1 year life transformation, I could tell you that 1 year is enough to get it, to at least start getting it together. So much to the point that you've completely changed in terms of how you think about things and your mannerisms as well, maybe. I know from personal experience, 1 year is enough time to change your body composition, let alone how you think. That's enough time to start changing your body composition long term. But now I've got to keep going. I pull a face, but I'm not against that. I used to be so out of touch with nature. Now I'm a lot more in touch with nature. Being around trees and that. Being around trees, even though it's winter, it's going to help, but the leaves won't be there, which is rather unfortunate. But I'm still going to be around nature, and I'm still going to come here every now and then. I've still got a lot of work on myself that I need to do, man. A lot. But I've set up the foundations to do so. At this point in my life, I'm much more capable of setting up an amazing future for myself compared to the level that I was at 1 year ago. I was doing I had to start from the bare minimum of changing how I eat. I went to extremes to make a start. When I started using MyFitnessPal on day 1, 21st of August 2021, I thought that would be it. Hands went on bird shit. The MyFitnessPal, the journals that I'd write, which I wanted to turn into a book, which I gave myself 4 months to create. Back then, compared to now, I am much more capable of making extreme substantial change, and in a sustainable way, because I've spent last year, whether I knew it or not, whether I knew it, creating a foundation to be able to do so. I had enough of living how I was living, so I changed up. I've changed it up. And now here I am, 1 year later. filming videos in cemeteries, by cemeteries. I would do this. I just film at home. But now, yeah, but here I am, the most mentally stable I've ever been in my adult life. The most healthy I've really been in a sustainable way ever, with in terms of nutrition. That I've got a way that works for me. I could just take photos of what I eat rather than try to track every day. No, it's so much easier to take a picture, and then from there I could develop it. By a year's time, I would have developed what I've got going on a lot more. Oh, sorry for the framing. I would have developed what I've got going on now a lot more than it's developed at the moment. And that's okay, because it's a journey. Like, the way how I'll be tracking my health by that time would be insane. It'd be so helpful. Like, so helpful. If I think what I'm doing now is helpful, just wait till a year's time. Gosh. A year's time. An extra 52 weekly health reviews. An extra 52 of them. What? There's no way that I wouldn't be able to significantly progress. By tracking my health, I've already made 8 weekly health reviews. I'm in the middle of making a 9th one. So basically, by making 60 health reviews, there's no way I wouldn't have made significant progress, man. Come on. I would have experienced major events within 1 year's time. Got that gym instructor place. Got that, passed that test, passed that practical driving test, and a lot more to come. Probably put myself in a position where I'm making friends, where I'm in the process of making friends. I might not have made them in the space of a year, but I'd have people that I'm at least somewhat close with by a year's time. 8,760 hours worth of time, and I'm already on this path to this level. There's no way I won't progress. None at all. How no, it's not possible. I'm not even saying that that's not an option. No, it's impossible. With the way how I'm going about things, in a year's time, there's no way I wouldn't have progressed. None. It's just not possible. My mindset would have changed a lot. I would have grown a lot as a person, a lot more as a person. I would have matured a lot more will be making much more sense to me. I'd have a lot more healthier habits than unhealthy habits that hold me back. Yeah. I'd be in what I consider a much more ideal position then compared to now. And I believe this wholeheartedly because of the path that I've taken. I've spent less than a year creating videos on this channel, and I've spent slightly less than a year from that day I decided that I'm done with that way of life. But I've been really changing I've really been improving how I go about my life ever since I was 16, actually. On that day, New Year's Eve 2017, when I just said, I'm never watching porn again. The day I decided to quit porn, that was the start to everything. All of this, that was the start to all of this. And then a couple years later, I listened to self-improvement videos. A couple years later, I don't listen to those sorts of videos now, but here I am. I don't reside with self-improvement, no. I personally don't reside with self-improvement because I understand I don't need to use fancy words like that, like alpha male, beta male, blue pill, red pill, tree pill, grass pill, cemetery pill, headstone pill, to be able to live my life to the fullest. That is what I reside with. I reside with living my life to the fullest, not self-improvement. It's rather ironic, that way of thinking, because if you stay, in my opinion, because if you stay in that way of thinking, then you might actually be holding your growth back. I believe this because you might be thinking the same things about the same things over and over and over again, and because you may be so focused on self-improvement, you don't actually go out of your way to go and learn from different places other than self-improvement creators predominantly, or maybe even completely. So self-improvement, even though it's called self-improvement, may actually be self-hindering. I've never thought of it using that exact wording, but that is my opinion. That is my opinion. I don't reside with that way of life. There's some things in it that I'd agree with, but I don't agree with putting that label on myself or on this channel or on just how I go about my life. No. I used to, but not anymore. I used to back when I was watching self-improvement content creators, but not anymore. I'm done with that way of life. Because of that, and because I'm not making the videos that sort of market would want, how-to videos, how to improve your social skills, how to get girls, how to I don't know, how to apply your makeup better or something, I don't know. I'm not making these sorts of videos, so this channel just does not get as many views, and not as many people are subscribed to the channel, or not as many people's channels have subscribed. No, let me try that again. Not as many people have hit the subscribe button because I'm not making those sorts of videos that other people would want to watch, more so for entertainment purposes than to actually learn. Infotainment, basically. Yeah, infotainment. You're going there to want to learn, but in reality, is going through one ear and out the other. That's how it was for me, anyway. It might be different for some people, for other people, but that's how it was for me. Oh, hold on. I've just realised I've got the 2-hour video in my camera roll, so I might actually have to delete it before I can carry on. I don't know. I'll just keep going until the storage is full. So there's a lot that I want to improve and change in the space of a year, and from personal experience, after doing a year's worth of transforming, well, over a year's worth of transforming, if we're counting the start that I made in April 2021 to change how I ate, and also the time in 2020 when I decided to change how I ate back when I was in uni, then it's been over a year. I've made enough progress to know that a year's worth of time is enough to really change things and to completely change my life situation. This year, I've been able to significantly change it, but from an outside perspective, it might not seem like that because I'm not having money come in. No, I don't really talk to anyone at all about what I'm doing in my personal life. I've told them that I want to be a personal trainer, be a personal trainer. But that's about it. I don't tell them how the land is going, even though I said I would. Because I don't want them telling me, well, you have to do this, you have to do that, like how they tried to during GCSE and A-level times. That didn't work, so I'm just going to take it on board myself. I'm going to take this on board myself, because that's what I've decided to do anyway. This is for me, not for them. I just don't want that. I don't want my dad especially trying to hold the fact that he helped me out against me as a means of control and power. I don't want that anymore. And I don't want to live with my parents anymore. I want my it wouldn't be my own space because I'd be renting it. I won't be the landlord. But at least I want a space where I'm renting a nice, spacious house or flat or apartment with pleasant neighbours in the area that I want to be in, that has a lot of nature around it, that I can be, that in which it's very easy to live a healthy life over there. That's what I'm looking for. Healthy in every way. Physical, mental, social, financial, and even with business, the personal training stuff. And also the passive income sources that I'd like to make in the future, like books. I said I wanted to make a 1-year transformation journey book, but I don't know how the fuck I'm going to do that. I don't know how I'm going to do that. Shit. Seriously, I don't know. I've never written a book before. I said I wanted to do it, and I gave myself these 4 months to do it. But how the hell am I going to make? How am I going to make a book in 4 months? I've got the journals there to help me out, so I could use the journals, and then I can make a more reflective view over the entire year as to my thoughts on the 1-year transformation journey. That might be it, book done. And then from there, I can make different sources of passive income, like low content journal books. Yeah. Oh. Dick was hurting. Got caught in the seam. Alright, anyway. Yeah, low content books. I can make and sell to the peoples. The 1-year transformation journey book I could sell. How to make a start in transforming your life I could sell. Even from this 1 year worth of time, there are quite a few books that I could sell. The 1-year transformation journey book, how to make a start in transforming your life, and then low content books related to gym stuff and so on. Oh, you're telling people your business plans. They're just ideas, for one, and two, people are doing it anyway. I'm not a money chaser thinking about, which niche is going to sell. No, I'll sell what I want to sell. Fuck the niches. I'll sell what I want to sell. If I want to sell a gym journal, I'm selling a gym journal. And if that means that not many people buy it, then so be it. I'll just make another one. They keep on making another one and another one and another one. Past the point that many people buy one or a few books in particular. That could be thousands, that could be hundreds, that could be tens of thousands, that could be hundreds of thousands maybe, I don't know. But I'll keep on just selling books over and over and over and over and over again. And then also do other things. When I make those books, you got to remember, when I make them and sell them, I won't have to focus on them again. It will more so be like a short-term project that I do, and that's it. It's a one-time thing. I can just keep on making those same books. At the start of, on the 31st of December 2021, I told myself, in the cemetery, start that business. Start that business. And I haven't yet. I've made this channel, yeah, but I don't see this channel as a business. This is just something that I want to do, in which I want no money to be involved. Very specifically, I don't want to be monetizing the videos on this channel. Reason being, I want this to be a place where I release videos based on honesty and integrity, rather than changing what I say because money is involved, and basically being money whipped, drunk on the potential cash that I could get, the cash that would come and go, and the cash that's useless as a material unless you invest it. The material is useless. The material itself is fucking useless. That's what I've had to understand over the year as well. That's something that I've realized. The material, the material of money itself is useless. It's what you could do with that money, how you can invest it. That's where money holds its power, because that's how we trade. That's a major part of how we trade in today's society. I wonder why that is, though. That's very deep. Why is it that we trade with money rather than I give you a material possession for you to give me a material possession? We can swap. I don't take your thing completely and you don't take mine completely. It reminds me, literally, I'm basically copying what Akala said on a podcast, that very specific thing that he was talking about. Yeah, but the thing about the money, why is it that we trade with money? That's come from my head. Why is it that we no longer barter with food for something else? For example, food for another material possession other than money. Why? Like food, okay, like fruits, like many fruits for a small animal, for example. Why is it that we no longer trade this way? Why? Does it make it easier to instill poverty and therefore keep certain people in employment that way, seeing as you're using money? That's how you trade. Maybe not. I don't know. Shit, I don't know. That is a very, very deep conversation that I might actually do some research on. Speaking of, going back to this video now, I don't really remember how I said I wanted to improve over the year. On the piece of paper that I wrote, I said job, money coming in and improving finances, cold showers, clothes. So let's just deal with those first of all. Job, why? Because it's something, that's the route that I want to go down and that I've picked for myself. I've decided that I wanted to become a personal trainer. So because my health is taken into account, I am taking me into account this way, rather than putting the services that I could provide to people first, rather than me, my health first. And not only that, it's something that I do without any money being involved. That's how much passion I have for going to the gym and for learning with people, rather than only teaching people. Because it's not like only I could teach and people can't teach me. No, we can learn together. That's what it'd be. As for the money coming in, sometimes having no money come in and seeing the bank balance go down can be, if I allow it to be, very fucking stressful. Very fucking stress inducing if I allow it to be. Having triple figures triple figures left, and the money, the balance just keeps on going down and down and down and down as your mindset is going up and up and up. Short term, it can be hard, but I know that I can change my big B, not bigger than me though. I know I can change my circumstances. I know I can. I'd also like to learn how to fight too, and learn how to swim for the sake of essential life skills. So I know how to protect myself and be able to swim in case I was in a position where I could drown. never know what's going to happen. I might be in a different country swimming, the tide's taking me too far and I need to swim back to the shore or whatever. I don't know. Managing finances to help me have more money. I want to do that to help me have more money come in and go out, so that I never experience this financial poverty again. I've never thought of it using that exact same words, but I know what it's like to be in this financial poverty that I'm currently in. It is poverty. No money coming in. No money coming in. That's poor. That's fucking poor. It's a financial poverty that I'm experiencing at the moment, but I'm more mentally stable than I've ever been. And I understand that the bank balance is just a set of numbers that could be changed. Literally infinite. Literally infinite. There's no end. There's no end. So although I might not have any money coming at the moment, if I was just strictly focused on wanting to have money come in and put that first before my health, I'd never feel happy, because there'd be no end point. There'd be no end of the game, metaphorically speaking, because the numbers are infinite. I would not, past a certain point, I would not find fulfillment. It'd be more to my detriment than to help me, than to serve me, if I allow money to be my leader rather than to be someone or something that's there to help me, like a comrade, for example, or something like that. Certainly not my master, though. Certainly not my master. If I allowed it to be my master, I genuinely could put myself in a position in which I'd start having a homicidal mental state, because I believe this, because I see it in all of those rap videos where they talk about money comes first, and then they proceed to talk about shanking and shooting people. That's a part of it, chasing money. And I can understand it'd be very easy to think that way when you don't have much money or no money coming in. You might just have enough to give in and break mentally. Imagine that, a useless material. You could allow yourself to let a useless material mentally break you. The physical material itself is useless. What you could do with it is where the money holds its power. It's not the physical material. It's not. Because if you just leave the cash there, that it's not being used for anything unless you're saving it for something, i.e. An emergency fund or life insurance or something like that. You're investing it through saving it for that, rather than just having it there. That's what I'm talking about. Just having money there for no valid reason is useless. But I've got to learn how to have more money come in than go out, because this financial poverty I never want to experience again. I've learned from it. It's been helpful, but I don't want to be in it again. I've learned my lesson. Don't do this. Don't allow yourself to be in this position ever again. Passive income is the way out. Having active sources of income is fine, but passive income, that is where you make money in your sleep. Make money in your sleep. That's where the freedom lies, because you'll be having money coming without doing anything actively past a certain point. I don't know if I'd be able to completely get all passive income sources running and selling in a year's time, but I could certainly make a start by that point, surely. I could at least make a start. I could at least have low content books out and getting some sales, even if it's in the double digits. I can. So I said cold showers as well, because I feel happy after coming out of a cold shower, even though there's that initial discomfort. And I want to be doing that automatically to set me up to have the most the best day that I could have, really. Look at me break a twig, destroy nature. There's no need. Anyway, yeah, I want to be doing cold showers to set me up for the day, and also that would help me by also creating a breeding ground for doing other healthy habits. That's why I want to read certain things as well, like Transform Your Body, Transform Your Life. That will probably help me. Other things. Clothes, just reducing my bumminess in general, because I know it's like to be this way. It's not nice. Other unhealthy habits, like having no money come in, they come with this bumminess of just having rags, having holes in clothing, having clothes that you don't even want to wear, really, that came from the floor, that you just picked up from the floor because you didn't have any clean clothing. I mean, come on. I use this for my hair. I use this for my haircuts. I use this in another V-neck I got for my haircuts, but look at me wear it. The other things clearly don't matter enough because I don't remember them. Mental health. I didn't actually make a note of saying that I wanted to improve my mental health by August 2023, because I like where my mind space is at for the most part in terms of maintaining and improving my mental health. I know how to do that already, so I wouldn't say that that's something that I really need to improve. It's just something that I've got to keep doing, and that will help me improve in other ways in my life, I'd say. I don't know. There's a lot to think about, but I've very basically, I've got a long way to go. But I think this year will be the year that my progress will show itself. It will obviously show itself. Now, this is going to be the year I won't be able to hide my progress anymore. This is going to be the year that it's just, I would have come so far in my life that I won't be able to hide it. My mum especially won't be able to tell me, oh, you're doing nothing. She literally will not be able to tell me that. She will not be able to look me dead on in my eyes and tell me that you're doing nothing anymore by the time that the year's done. No way. None. No way. She won't be able to tell me that seriously. Unironically, mean that with her heart. She won't be able to say that to me. She won't. By the end of the year, by August 2023, my progress will show. I won't be able to hide it. I won't be able to hide it. And imagine I see people I used to go to school with. They genuinely could be blown out of the waters. I'm not even kidding. With the way how I'm going, they genuinely could be blown out of the waters. Hearing what I'm doing and how I think, how I speak, how I carry myself, the sort of clothes that I wear, my body language and that. Oh, I would have completely changed as a person from going to someone that's not in shape, basically someone whose honesty has no boundaries, it just does not have it together, has delusional, unrealistic standards for school. Oh, if I throw this rubbish in the bin, I'll get A stars. No. I was saying that shit unironically. I was saying that unironically, and I was doing that sort of fuckery unironically. That sort of standard, that sort of system does not work around here. If you want to make serious progress, you can't do that. You can't do that. You've got to make a move else in another way. Thinking about it will help, yeah. But just saying, if I throw this in the bin, I'll get what I want. No. That's delusional. I've got a far way to come, but I've made a lot of progress, but I've got a far way to go. I've got many unhealthy habits to further undo, and more healthy habits to further strengthen and also create. Very basically. And by a year's time, I'd be done. Not done, but I would have made so much progress I won't be able to hide it. Not from my family and not from the outside world. I would not be able to hide it. Even if I wanted to, I wouldn't be able to. I might make a part 2 to this, because I might not. I don't know. I've said quite a bit, but these things that I've said that I wanted to improve on a few minutes ago, they probably are just the most important things to me at the moment, and then we'll see where we're at in a year's time. But I know that a year's worth of time is enough to make significant change. I can have a lot of money coming in by a year's worth of time and have more money coming in than going out in the space of a year. I can, and I believe in myself more than ever, because I know what it's like to have a year's worth of change. I didn't know that before, but now I do. And because I would have made a life transformation journey before, like how I finished making yesterday, that will also help me with my year two transformation journey as well, because I would have made another one like it in the past. So I know what it's like to collect the clips and have an approximate idea as to how long that it would take. Around about anywhere from 7 to 10 hours straight of work in total. I could do it over more days and make it more planned. But yeah, 1 year is enough time to change, and I believe that I could change, because I have done in the space of a year, even with that extremely low level that I was at last year. So if I could change to where I am now, even though I was at that level, imagine how much I could change in a year's worth of time, starting off at this level now. This it's done. I'm gonna get so far. I believe it, because I've made progress already. So it's not just me saying that and not believing it. No, I wholeheartedly believe, and I believe what I'm saying so much to the point that I'm not even questioning it. No question I can improve in the space of a year, and I know that because I've already done it. But I think I'll leave it at that for now. This video has been long enough as it is. I'll probably just go for a walk for now, chill out, but I'm done. Yeah, see you lot in the next one. If you want to transform like this, you can. You absolutely can. 1 year is probably longer than you think, 1 year consciously, every single day working towards something. Yeah, of course, making your slip-ups, having your downs, yes. But 1 year's worth of time is enough to make significant progress, trust me. More than enough time to make significant progress. I had my abs showing from the body fat percentage that I had in August 2021 in the space of 9 months. From the 21st of August 2021 to the 12th of May 2022, when I did that fast. And also the 13th of May after coming off that fast. It's possible. So I'm in terms of my abs showing, I'm basically already there, because my body fat percentage is around 15%. I just have to go slightly below it, and then I'm there. So I'm basically there already in terms of being able to see my abs. I could even do that slightly now. So imagine how much I'd be able to do it in a year's time. Goodness me. Yeah, very basically in a year's time I'll have it a lot more together, and I completely believe that, because I know how long a year's worth of time is, and how much I can do in a year. I've just got to allow myself to make that progress over time. But yeah, I'm done. That's me and my thoughts of how I'd like to progress over the year and a lot more. And I'll see you lot in the next one. Peace. Let's see where we're at and what I have to say for the year 2 transformation journey. I can actually refer back to this video when it's time to make that year 2 transformation journey, maybe. Hey, we'll see. But yeah, I'm done for now. I'm gone. See you on the next one. Bye.